Thank you to Babbel for sponsoring this video. More on them after the reaction. Citizens of the Reject Nation, welcome back. It's Ron Joxy in the house, John and Roxy Striar. Roxy, how you doing?
Thanks for introducing me. I never introduced myself. And then they never know who I am, and
you
did.
need no introduction, but I figure we might as well, just for the noobs out there. But guys, we are going to be checking out Society of Snow, which people have been commenting about a ton. I understand this was nominated for Best International Feature, so it looks like we will have a substantial slice of cinema ahead of us. I know almost nothing about this story. All I know is that J.A. Bayona directed this, and I'm excited to see him helming some real cinema again.
Oh, Jurassic World?
My man. Fallen Kingdom, I think he did.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready for that. Hey, what's your favorite J.A. Bayona joint? Leave it in the comments. Also, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be aware of whenever one of these videos comes your way. Also, big thank you to the folks at Prepper for chopping down these highlights. It is a task and we appreciate their help immensely. Also, if you want to get super sexy like Roxy and myself, you can come on over to patreon.com/therealrejects. Sync up with your own copy and enjoy the complete Society of Snow experience alongside Roxanne and myself. See everything that doesn't make these highlights, along with all the other exclusive shows and movies Greg and I cover over there with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. Tees like these are available at rejectnationshop.com along with a bunch of lovely other designs. Roxy!
Yeah.
Roxy!
Yeah, that is me.
Do you any parting words for the people
Let
before
me tell
we
you
head
one
out
thing.
there?
I moved 3,000 miles away from Boston to avoid the snow, and now I'm actively diving into it. We'll see how that goes.
This is going to be good for you. This is going to be good for the both of us.
Trauma bonding.
I'm excited.
Let's go.
Let's do this thing. I like that they're leaving us with just the Spanish titles to start with.
El 13 de octubre de 1972, un avión uruguayo se estrelló en la cordillera de los Andes.
Oh, these are the Andes.
A bordo viajábamos 40 pasajeros y 5 tripulantes.
And just this idyllic photography to start us off.
Cuando el mundo te abandona, cuando no tenés ropa, cuando no tenés comida y te estás muriendo.
Where are you guys?
La respuesta está en la montaña. Hay que regresar al pasado, que el pasado es lo que más cambia.
The past is what changes the most.
It's like you can never go back to life the same way after an experience like whatever we're about to behold. God, what contrast already.
Is this based on a true story?
I think so.
Sorry for my ignorance. This is rugby?
I think so, yes. We're going to learn together. Pass it to Nando. Get a cheeky Nando's.
Don't be a ball hog. Come on, Roberto. Nobody likes a ball hog. Pass.
Oh, dude. Oh, nice cut, too.
Vos, te dije que tenías 4 jugadores adelante. No te la podía pasar. Es que sí podía pasármela, pero te quedaste pensando. Hay que pensar menos y hacer más.
Let's think more do.
Do or do not, there is no try.
La espero para hoy. Dale, muchachos, vamos arriba que hay que llenar la mitad del avión todavía.
Oh, damn.
Gastón, ¿están tus amigos? Ya lo convencí a todos.
No one plays like Gaston.
Sí, me falta uno.
Tú eres mi hijo amado, dijo.
I'm loving these cuts.
Yeah.
Pancho, para Numa.
Anunciamos su muerte, proclamamos su resurrección. Ven, Señor Jesús.
Not in church.
Nah, man, the Lord understands. Rugby is the most important.
I gotta say, there's a lot of very handsome men in this.
Come on, man. We need you.
Santiago de Chile, $45. ¿Cuándo vas a encontrar un pasaje más barato?
See the world, man.
Acá tengo la lista con todos los teléfonos de las minas que conocimos allá.
The chicas.
Fina, Beatriz, Asesina.
So many beautiful ways of describing women. Why don't American men do that?
Alone. We do. What do you mean?
A bombshell.
No me van a convencer con esto, Pancho.
¿Tienes un buen argumento para convencerte? Yo quiero ir con vos.
Oh?
¿Puede ser el último viaje que podemos hacer juntos?
Oh, no.
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 He's gonna feel so guilty.
Yeah, don't say stuff like that. Oh, no. Who's a good boy?
Chump.
Champ.
Vamos.
See,
Are you bringing Champ along?
you can't just leave Champ.
8 de la mañana este jueves aquí en Montevideo.
Woo, my dude, Jesus Christ.
Iniciando este fin de semana largo de 4 días para que la pasen muy, muy bien.
I love how much they're rubbing it in with the irony here.
He looks like Adam Driver.
A little bit. They could be brothers.
Canessa, Roberto Canessa,
God, man, the fashions.
Enrique Platero, Felipe Maquiriay, Francisco Aval, Pancho.
Oh,
Se van a portar bien, saludar.
jeez.
Oh no.
It's weird. It's like it's so lively, and yet I have such a sense of foreboding right now.
I know. That's why it was smart they opened the way they did.
Yeah.
They were like, don't get comfortable.
Me llamo Numa Turcatti, tengo 24 años.
Oh, no.
Miro a mi alrededor y no conozco a casi nadie.
You will.
Para algunos de ellos, este es el primer viaje lejos de su hogar.
And their last.
What a shot.
The music is giving me chills right now.
Yeah. Combined with everyone's smiling faces.
Just those couple piano.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What?
The headline says boat sinks off Montevideo coast. Just like all these different little foreshadowings.
Signs. Yeah.
Wow. Wonder if it tastes like the candy. Ooh. Good choice.
¿De verdad que se quiere chupar a cada uno que intenta pasar por arriba?
Sí, es verdad, ¿eh?
Ugh.
Los vientos cálidos del campo argentino chocan contra el viento frío de la montaña y genera un efecto de succión. Nah, estás jodiendo.
Nah, it's physics.
Ir de acá, pero la ruta no es en línea recta. Imagínate, no se puede cruzar así como así, la cordillera es colosal.
Yeah.
Viajamos hacia el sur en búsqueda de un paso más bajo.
They do feel so close.
That's a great choice, man. It's like you should feel at ease with the explanation of the turbulence, but when it hits, no. Oh, no. You know too much to be on this flight, man.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss, my dear.
Yeah. Oh, ho, ho. It's just a little turbulence over a jagged mountain range. Oh! Oh!
I'm a pretty good flyer, and even I'd be freaked right now.
Yeah. And you can feel how cold it is, too. The condensation on the windows they keep cutting to and stuff. Oh my God.
Oh, no. No.
Oh! Whoa! Holy shit! Oh, wow. Wow, that zoom. Woo! Eesh. Wow. Ah! Ah! Oh! Holy shit! Ah! Wow. Wow.
It's like one of those things you don't want to wake up from.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's blue.
Yeah, is it like engine juice? Soap or oil or?
Antifreeze.
Wow.
Oh.
These restricted POVs. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure someone can enlighten us in the comments as to what the blue is.
Yeah, let us know.
Sí, soy yo. Estoy acá.
Yeah, who's left?
Oh, Gaston flew out, right?
Yeah.
Mírame los ojos. Estudio medicina. Soy Roberto. ¿Vos cómo te llamas?
Hey.
Álvaro, ¿qué?
Ah! Oh, God, putting them studies to use.
Does it matter that the pilot's alive with no plane to fly?
Yeah.
I mean, of course we want him alive, but...
No se prende nada. Necesito que me digas cómo funciona la radio. ¿Qué aprieto?
Oh, jeez, dude.
Nos caímos en la montaña, somos uruguayos. Nos caímos en la montaña, ¿alguien me escucha?
There's nothing on that radio.
¿Qué es Curicó?
Yeah, what is Curicó?
It's a city.
Must be a region or a patch of the mountains or something.
Like there's no radio reception.
Whew. Thanks, man. You're gonna need it.
La noche cae como una emboscada.
Wow.
En pocos minutos la temperatura baja a 30 grados.
Wow.
Si no nos mató el avión, nos va a matar el frío.
All the suitcases stacked.
Yeah. I wonder what they have. We heard that it was supposed to be mild weather.
Mezclados.
Oh, yep.
¡Nadie se duerme! ¡Se van a congelar!
Gritan los heridos.
Yeah.
Los ilesos.
Oh, what a line, jeez. You know, you got a lot of thick wools in that 1970s style. Oh, jeez. What a cut.
Go get in that sun, boys.
Yeah, all that warm light.
Logistically, does having the dead bodies in there make more warmth? I wouldn't think.
Yeah, that's a good question, too. Like,
Another
are
one
the
for
clothes
people,
providing insulation?
yeah.
Is just the crampedness of everybody in here providing any insulation? It doesn't seem like anything effective, but... Oh, buddy.
So I want to say prepare for tomorrow, but how do you even prepare? Like, what are you guys gonna...
Yeah, what is tomorrow? Where do we go? What possible hope is there?
¿Sabemos dónde estamos?
No, todavía no.
Vieron Pancho Val y Martínez Lamas. Y la señora que gritaba ayer.
Gastón salió volando cuando se partió la cola.
También estaba mi primo Daniel.
Maybe they're alive.
Yeah, where's the tail?
Nando también se muere y la hermana está muy mal y no tenemos lugar para atender a los heridos.
Jeez.
Vamos a hacer espacio dentro del avión. Saquemos los asientos, así entramos todos un poco mejor.
Well, this will keep you warm, working out.
It's true.
Hay que priorizar a los que están heridos. Vamos a acomodar este lado del avión, que es donde está pegando el sol ahora. Y le damos al que lo necesite el máximo cuidado posible.
I was smart with the water.
That is the one nice thing about being stranded in the snow, I guess.
Comida. Lo que sea, lo guardas todo en una sola valija.
Oh, yeah, warm it up, buddy.
¿Y con los muertos qué se hace?
Nice with the mirror.
A un costado, hasta que venga el rescate.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's brutal, but where else are you going to put them?
Yeah, and I mean...
They're going to have to take their clothes and stuff, too, at some point, probably.
Oh.
Oh, my
Rest
gosh.
in peace.
50, 43, 41, 40, 40, 39, 24, 22.
Ooh. They just keep
21.
going down. Oh, 18, 20. Oh, boy. And it's like, would anybody even be able to see this flying over? Like...
I think that has to do with what the pilot was saying.
Va a haber otra tanda, ¿eh? Hay que hacerla durar.
Yep. Jeez. Like, so far, people are keeping relatively level heads, and I'm just wondering how long it's going to take for that to break down. Because so far, I mean, they've addressed this hopeless problem with about as much sense as you could hope to.
Maybe that's what they need the fire for or something. Oh no, the nighttime. Yeah, that's what they have to start being able to make fire at night.
¿Cuántos van a morir esta noche? No se va a morir nadie, Carlitos. Te lo prometo.
Oh.
Are you sure?
No, it's better to speak like that, you know.
That is true.
Van a venir mañana.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to
nights.
know when the plane doesn't arrive.
Yeah, but how are they going to find them?
Tito Strauch no es tan optimista como Marcelo. Es un hombre sensato. Jamás le llevaría la contra al capitán, pero no le gusta lo que ve.
I would not either.
Es un lugar donde vivir es imposible.
And yet, somehow, how beautiful.
I know.
Y acá somos nosotros.
Ooh. Some good dialogue in here.
Okay, day
good
3.
narration.
I know. It's just like so poetically spoken that sometimes it makes you forget about how horrific this is.
No.
You've had enough snow, man. Wow, and the heat rising off of it. Like from the breath, the contrast.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Nando, conserve your strength. Oh, the sibling dynamic will get me every time.
¿Dónde está mamá? Tu mamá murió, Nando.
Ugh.
Confía.
I really hope they make it.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto tiempo estamos acá?
3 días.
Ugh.
¿No vieron?
Nope. Music. Oh!
I thought he was going to say something.
Yeah. Music giving me chills too.
Yeah.
Dame. Gracias.
Yes. X marks the spot, land here.
It's got to be bigger. Oh, yeah, that's smart. The
wings rocked.
Oh, no. Please tell me they are not going to crash or something. But what does the wings rocked even mean?
Well, it means
Like they
that
saw
the plane turned, so they assume they must have caught their... Yeah.
¿Sabes lo que me comería yo? Un chivito del bar a Rosena.
Chivito canadiense bien cargado.
Una milanesa en la mascota.
One of each, please.
Milanesa, por Dios.
Las mejores milanesas. Qué buenas milanesas.
Oh, they're feeling the hope right now.
Oh, man. Some tells me we are not going to be rescued or attempted rescued anytime soon.
Con cuidado las piernas. Ahí.
Ooh.
Go out again
Get a
and
look.
do the mirror thing again.
Yeah. This is gone.
Every time you heard one, it would feel like...
Seguramente organizan la búsqueda de alguna forma. Ayer estaban acá, los vimos pasar arriba nuestro.
Wow.
Hoy los escuchamos, pero no los seguramente están buscando en otra zona.
Si nos siguen buscando es que no nos vieron.
Van a venir. Hay que tener fe.
Fe.
Y una palabra de esto a lo más chico.
So it begins.
Ustedes son los más grandes acá y tienen una responsabilidad.
Oh, they didn't see them. That guy's smart, though.
They're conscientious.
¿Cuánto podemos estar así?
¿Conocer la regla de 3? 3 minutos sin respirar y 3 semanas sin comer.
Ugh.
Acá es mucho peor. Estamos con frío en la altura. Estamos consumiendo 3 o 4 veces más de caloría.
True.
Yeah.
Roque nos habló de las baterías. Iban en la cola del avión. Hay que subir a buscarlas allá donde chocamos.
Yeah.
Ver funcionar la radio.
Yeah.
I'm like, where did you guys learn,
all of this?
At least...
They're very smart.
Like, I feel like the way we grew up in America
our
at least now,
education
doesn't really prepare you for, like, survivalism should you be stranded. Yeah.
Although they also are rugby players, too. So they showed us that they've got the elite training.
They got the
at least
grit.
physically, yeah. But how many calories are you burning doing this?
Yeah, these guys all gonna need extra food.
Yeah. Oh, he makes me so sad.
Yeah. This is really well done so far. I'm really engrossed.
Imagine the job of the makeup artist, too, having to do every day a little less, changing that effect.
The subtlety of all that.
¿Qué pasa? El avión no se ve.
You can't see it from there. Wow.
God damn it.
Y aunque pasen por encima nuestro, no van a ver.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have to fly, like, directly to you.
Where's it
Oh, no.
Where is it coming from?
It's up there.
Oh.
Ya van 6 días sin comer.
Oh, 6.
It's so long.
Partimos lo último que nos quedaba.
Whoa.
Ya no hay más.
At least help you hold in a little water the next day or so.
I know I keep saying this, but is there any way they can make the fire?
It's a good question.
They had the lighters.
And then, yeah, it'd just be about conserving your fuel or conserving your kindling.
For when you see a plane or hear something.
Yeah, have smoke rise.
What is he eating? The rock?
It's like algae on the rock or something like that.
I guess he would eat anything.
Well, and I've heard, yeah, that in like stranding situations or your instincts like kick in and just like tell you like to eat things that you wouldn't normally.
They're gonna have to eat the dead
what
bodies. That's what they're gonna have.
God, I hope not, but I can see it happening.
I mean, they're gonna starve to death if they don't.
Oh, ha ha ha! Just picking at it.
Oh my God.
Whoa, dude! But I get it. You're desperate, starving and desperate.
Te acercó para contarme. Dice que Nando se está volviendo loco.
Yeah.
Que él no se va a morir de hambre. No voy a morir de hambre. Que si hace falta se come los cuerpos.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, you called that.
Queremos seguir, tenemos que estar vivos. Y para estar vivos hay que comer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, what a crossroads.
The cigarettes are so interesting too, because obviously it's an appetite suppressant.
Sure. Weirdly, thank goodness for the cigarettes.
Marcelo, no vienen. Nos estamos muriendo de hambre. Nos estamos consumiendo.
Si no comemos nos vamos a morir.
But who's counting?
You know what?
Yeah.
Todos los demás se vuelvan locos también.
Afuera hay comida.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Energía que necesitamos. ¿Sabes lo que es una locura, Marcelo? Seguir como
Roberto.
estamos.
Y si en 2 días aparece el rescate, ¿qué vamos a hacer, Fito?
¿Sabes lo que pasa cuando dejas de comer por tanto tiempo?
Roberto.
I,
El cuerpo se seca, como una planta. Se seca el cerebro. No puedes pensar, Marcelo.
yeah.
Yo también estoy meando negro.
¿Y si lo hacemos?
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, what is there, blood in there?
Pero Dios nos va a perdonar. Dios nos puso en esta situación, va a comprender que hagamos lo imposible para sobrevivir.
Dios no tiene nada que ver con esto. Acá nos trajo la suerte.
La mala suerte. Es solo carne.
¿Y
cómo se corta un cuerpo? ¿Y quién sería capaz de hacer?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
With what?
I'm sure they can pull apart a piece of metal here and fashion a knife out of it.
Yo no voy a comer. Nosotros no podemos hacer.
Then don't do it.
Sería como la donación de órganos.
Para que sea una donación de un órgano, vos necesitas el consentimiento del donante. Nosotros no podemos ir, no tenemos ese derecho.
¿Y yo no tengo derecho a hacer todo lo que pueda para poder vivir?
Yeah, nobody's gonna come after you for that.
¿Quién me va a sacar ese derecho?
Yeah, this is extreme circumstance. It's a good debate, though.
Yeah,
it
everybody.
will come down to it regardless.
Good on them for making it this long too. I don't know how.
Oh. Eat this shoelace. Eesh.
Oh.
Oh my
god.
god.
No.
Dude.
I hate this.
You know, it's burnt up leaves. That's a salad. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, the color.
Yeah. Oh god. Just wasting away. I like what they're choosing to do visually and what they're choosing to do in dialogue.
Yeah, me too. It's a good point.
Susi, respira.
Oh.
Gustavo, ayúdame, por favor.
Oh no.
Roberto, ayúdale.
You guys have to eat. You do not have a choice.
Coco Nicolich le escribe una carta a sus padres. Queridos viejos, les estoy escribiendo a 8 días de haberse caído el avión.
Damn.
Oh, she died.
And he's just there holding her.
Y con un lago en el fondo que se va a deshelar apenas comience el deshielo. Estamos todos muy bien.
We're all doing well.
Momento 27 los vivos. Hoy se murió la hermana de Nando Parrado. Los extraño mucho.
Don't eat her.
Well, and he was the guy who was saying, I'm not going to starve, so like...
Y constantemente le pido a Dios me deje verlos un día más.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. Maybe they should start giving their consent to each other while they're alive.
On it, yeah. Take what you need.
Yeah.
Yo no me voy a quedar acá.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but where are you going?
I think it's just about doing anything other than waiting here.
Mírame, Moncho, mírame, respira.
Oh.
Salir ahora, Moncho, mírame. Te tenés que calmar.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get swept away.
Yeah, you guys have to do something.
These wide-angle lenses for these close-up scenes.
Day 9.
And it's almost Halloween.
The top thing on their mind.
10 days till Halloween. We're going to miss it.
This is as horror as Halloween can get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Así siguen viviendo.
I really like this guy.
Yeah, me too. He's my favorite. So, I mean, I like them all, but...
Yeah, everyone's great.
Yo también les doy mi permiso.
Yeah, let's not make good on that before we absolutely need to, though.
Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden.
With the snow.
They're going to get pieces of the body?
Yeah, I think so.
Are they going to cook it, you think?
I guess
What
that
do you
would be the
do?
attempt, but yeah, they haven't really at least shown us that they can make, like, a big fire of any kind. Oh, man. What must it have been like to shoot this, too? Like, I gotta imagine making a movie like this has to be a bonding experience. Trial by fire in the snow. Ooh. You're the best of us, man. Yeah, he's going.
Yeah, it's just like not a dilemma of morals anymore. It's like...
This is all survival.
Yeah.
Comment below, what's your favorite survival movie?
igual que siempre, Daniel.
Ugh.
To feel that judgment's like the last thing you need.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? You're just choosing to live. Come on.
Los primos Strauch se encargan del trabajo más doloroso.
Oh, God.
El que nadie quiere hacer.
What is going to happen to them if they make it out of here?
Que los tres cortan a escondidas, apartados de la mirada del resto.
Wow.
Those brothers, man.
Así logran contener la locura de los que comen.
Yeah. Oh my God. Tastes like chicken. Oh. Ooh.
¡Encontré algo!
Oh Christ.
Está toda mojada.
Dale, Roy, arreglala.
Yeah, just let it dry out.
Los que no comemos seguimos mirando el cielo, esperando una señal.
God, man, these super tight close-ups and stuff, these wide-angle lenses.
Do you bring him food? Oh, no.
No está bien, Pancho.
What?
Did he fall off the plane?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, no.
En los 10 días que ordena el protocolo, se realizaron
66 missions?
así como aeronaves de la Fuerza Aérea Uruguaya y Argentina, sin ningún resultado. La búsqueda se
Oh
reiniciará.
my God.
The start of next year.
Oh my God.
El Servicio Aéreo de Rescate de Chile informó que en 34 accidentes aéreos ocurridos en los Andes, jamás hubo sobrevivientes.
Wow.
Comercial y volvemos con otras noticias.
After a commercial break.
Imagine hearing that.
No. No. Do not. Please don't be an
So
airplane
beginning
ad.
of next year. So this is October. So they're
Yeah.
saying January?
Yeah, a couple months away.
Les pedí que esperaran el rescate para nada.
Yeah.
Puedo pedirles algo más.
Les pido que coman.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, my man.
Acá lo único que nos queda es la vida. Y la tenemos que defender por encima de todo.
Yeah, survival boils over.
But what's he marching to? To the other part of the plane?
Subimos a buscar la cola de la...
Yeah.
Sin avisar a nadie, improvisando.
Don't do that. Tell everybody.
Dirías para hacer funcionar la radio.
Yeah, what a shot. Wow.
And this man just did that with having no food.
Yeah, he's been holding out this whole time.
Allá hay más.
Do you think there's possibly the other survivors? There's no way, right?
I'm gonna take a gamble and say that maybe there's one. Ugh. Gaston. Oh, buddy.
I loved him. Oh no.
Oh man. Are you just in a graveyard right now? Wow. Wow.
They're so young.
Modefito. Estaba atrás mío en el avión y salió volando.
Tendríamos que volver.
No, sigamos un poco más. Si encontramos todas estas cosas acá, la cola no debe estar lejos.
What?
Just to show him that his cousin died, maybe? I don't know.
I guess so. Like a dog tag almost.
Yeah, I don't think he was taking it for like nefarious purposes.
Yeah, I was like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Pawn this for some food.
Se fueron sin nada. Allá arriba la temperatura debe bajar 20 o 30 grados. Le va a agarrar la noche.
You're following the guy who hasn't eaten. Like, his brain is not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Metió la nieve y nos hundimos hasta las rodillas.
They're gonna get stuck up there.
Apenas podemos avanzar y la noche nos atrapa.
Are these narrations from a letter or from diary entries or something? That's how they feel.
Yeah.
Hit me. Survive the night by slapping each other. Oh.
They're under there?
Yeah.
How many of them made it?
Wow. Break through the shell.
I mean, that guy is an unbelievable fighter. You gotta give it to him. Holy crap.
Yeah. Ugh.
His eyelashes are frozen.
His eye's going too. I think that eye's done for. And they're always reminding you of like the beauty and majesty.
Cuanto mayor es el esfuerzo por salir, más fuerte golpea la montaña.
That's a bar. Huh. Like it's so beautiful and so
Did they find the
unforgiving.
tail?
Not like a major slice of it, but maybe that's as many people as could have been back there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but they're looking for the radio.
The batteries, yeah. Maybe we didn't find the batteries.
Que vienen arriba.
Oh, tell him.
Ooh!
That tooth thing really just freaked me out.
Yeah.
Ahí detrás está Chile. Hacia allá hay que ir.
Huh.
Pero tenés que comer, Numa. Si no, no vas a llegar a Chile.
That's the truth.
Yep.
Please eat.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Don't throw it.
I don't want you to.
Don't throw it, but eat it,
but,
please.
But yeah, it does seem like you have to.
Do you think he did?
I have no idea.
No, that shot must have shown that he did.
He's still staring
Still
at
staring.
it. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Oof. Yeah.
Wow. This is the most cruel depiction I've ever seen of cannibalism. Not that you can even call it that, but.
No mastico más de dos.
Well, it's like, yeah, it's
y me obligo a tragar.
most cruel and tragic.
Yeah.
It's like the cruelest circumstance, and yet you can't really blame anybody.
Not even can't really. You just
can't blame anybody. Yeah.
Cada vez más real de no volver a casa. Pero miro a Nando y siento esperanza.
Damn, Nando.
Entrena cada día con una obsesión. Detrás de esa montaña están los valles verdes de Chile.
I hope Nando
survives.
Yeah, I hope he gets some salvation, some real salvation from
But
this.
he just said he was training. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's keeping his body in shape to make these
Day
trips.
17.
Yeah. And the 5th day of the storm.
Still cigarettes.
Porque tu rima fue comprada. ¿Por qué no te levantás de ahí y salís a dar una caminada?
Justo los 27 entramos. Y eso parece una señal. Nosotros en el piso apretado y ellos tres en la suite presidencial.
Jeez.
Mientras una tragedia se desata, veo a varios superhéroes sin capa. Y aunque a veces me gana la ira, estar con ustedes es un regalo de la vida.
Oh, poetry, man.
Qué afortunado es Coco tener sus pies acá conmigo. Pero Coco, no te vayas acostumbrando, que nos volvemos a Uruguay, que nos están esperando.
Yo me voy más por lo sentimental. El 13 de octubre cumplió mi mamá.
Oh.
Y lo único que le pido a Dios, como regalo volver, para el festejo no perder.
Oh.
Y hay otros que no saben ni dónde queda el Oriente, ni quién es el presidente.
I needed this moment of hope so bad. Thank you for. I needed to breathe. Thank you, movie. Thank you.
Me dan ganas de echarme a correr como un puma, pero no puedo irme de aquí sin antes escuchar una del reservado Numa.
Okay, Numa.
Come on, bro.
En esta heladísima montaña, donde no camina ni media araña, de la ladera fría.
Well done, bud.
Do you think your body gets used to the cold at all?
You must acclimate to some degree, I would say. Because, like, there are people out here who live in harsh cold, so...
Oh, no, the storm.
No! Jesus Christ! Oh. Oh, my God.
What the
What this must have been like in a theater.
the muffled sound, too. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Oh.
Everybody's under there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This feels like Game of Thrones right now is like how, like, out of this world this seems.
Oh, no.
He gets out. You gotta help everybody now, right?
Oh, my God. I mean, yes, I hope so.
Yeah. He's just seeing what's going on even.
They're buried. They're literally buried. Oh my God, what a horror.
Oh.
What a nightmare.
No. Oh my God. That's why they gave us that moment of levity. Just
to completely flip it. Oh.
It's like they're drowning, but in...
Literally, yeah. Drowning in snow.
Numa, not Numa. Numa. Oh.
Whoa. What?
I don't know. The cracking, I don't know. Wow, this part is honestly too hard to watch, John.
Yeah. This is a really effective movie. Like...
Oh, peeing on them. Yeah.
Sure. Oh my God.
For warmth. Or to melt the snow.
Melt the snow, yeah. Wow. Oh my God.
They're going to rip his head off.
I'm a little afraid something's going to come off.
Stop.
Oh my God.
CPR maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I don't think she's with us anymore.
Oh my God, not another one.
What? Is this thing going to start sliding?
Is it snow coming towards them?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
What do they do?
No. Wow.
You think they're warmer under there maybe though? Yeah, okay.
Is there enough for all of us?
Arturo, estoy vivo.
Oh.
Javier también.
No, I can't.
It's okay. It's okay.
Diego está muerto, Fito.
Oh no.
Enrique y Juan Carlos también están muertos. Tintín, ¿estás bien? Aquí estoy. Coco.
Tintin?
Coco está muerto. Soy Roy. Marcelo. Capitán.
Oh no. Capitán.
Marcelo quedó atrapado. Deja de tener frío porque deja de sentir. Y dejar de sentir es un alivio.
Wow.
Llevamos 17 días esperando un momento como este. Un instante de calma. Un segundo de sosiego.
You got trapped and frozen to death.
Yeah, it was like being in an ice block.
Oh my God. Looking at this. It's like completely black and white now.
Yeah.
¿Cuánta nieve tendremos arriba?
Podemos tener toda la montaña arriba.
Yeah.
Hoy es 30 de octubre. Hoy es mi cumpleaños.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Part of me wonders if it's better they're under there for insulation.
I don't know. I mean, you're just insulated by more cold.
Yeah, but think about like an igloo.
Sure, yeah, and you're all huddled together, so you've got the body warmth collecting.
I'm not saying better mentally, but just if they can survive this,
No, yeah.
maybe. I don't know. I can't believe they stopped searching for them. It's just like horrific.
Si entra luz, no debemos estar muy profundo.
Oh, Jesus.
They want to try to get out.
I mean, yeah.
No.
Oh.
Marcelo. You think these are all real people?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that, John.
I'm pretty sure these are in memoria. Because, yeah, you would want their names to live on.
¿Cuánto creen que vamos a estar acá?
No podemos salir hasta que pase el temporal.
This is a strong outer plane, though. I mean, it is.
Yeah, whoever built this plane, at least the front half of the fuselage is pretty sturdy. Oh, 2 days buried.
What is that we're looking at? Luck, good luck? Oh.
Yeah, it's just one of their personal effects.
El hambre es insoportable.
They're going to have to eat.
The irony is what we're looking at.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ahora, los Strauch consiguieron que la carne sea solo carne. Carne sin nombre.
Yeah.
But not anymore, yeah, not anymore.
No, everybody's going to have to know.
¿Y ustedes no van a hacer nada?
Come on, brothers.
Roberto.
Oh,
His
man, his
eyes. The bloody eyes is just...
Para seguir hay que comer, ¿no?
Right, you do. Oh, it gets worse and worse.
Truly. Oh, man. Oof.
No.
God. The focus.
Just with a piece of glass like that, how they do it, I just can't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Interesting glass effects, yeah.
¿Ahora se van a dejar morir? Después de todo lo que pasamos.
You have to believe you can make it out of here. You have to.
Oh, boy.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, everybody has a point, a limit, a line.
The sound.
Yeah.
That sounds too much for me right now.
Yeah. And I like that they're not relishing in showing it to us.
Is he gonna puke?
Maybe.
Or he's trying to get out.
The claustrophobia alone has to be.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm like, of course it's not better to be in here.
It's like physical claustrophobia and emotional claustrophobia. Like.
Oh no. I'm scared. Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no.
There's gonna be a bunch of more snow coming in here if you do that. Yeah. No. 4 days buried.
Look how skinny they all look.
God. The framing of these things too, like they're so good at accentuating both the broad, expansive spaces and the tight, claustrophobic spaces. Oh. Yeah, buddy.
This is crazy to see. Crazy.
My God.
But then they're gonna have no plane. What are they gonna do? Crawl down there at night, maybe?
I have no idea what they could possibly do now.
The sun, yeah. You need the sun. You can't live like that.
Yeah.
How many days did it say? 4 days buried?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like sometimes, when all hope is lost, even something as simple as the sun.
The sun.
Yeah, just seeing the sun.
Oh my God. Oh, this movie is torturous.
Oh. And yet, even a little moment like that.
Yeah, but you know what happens after this. You know what happens after this, John. We've seen the whole movie. Every moment that we get like this, afterwards, what happens?
We made it, he says. Oh, just let me live in this moment.
Your girlfriend Margarita's here.
In a bikini. Oh my God. Oh, fascinating.
So now they have like a little underground bunker situation.
Kinda. They can like fortify it somehow and keep more snow from.
Oh. Why is he in no shirt?
Just for variety's sake. Feel the sunlight on your bare skin, despite the frigid cold.
Remember the R-rated at the beginning? Didn't it say something about nudity and sexual content?
I mean, we had a locker room scene in the beginning, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, what's this? Oh, his foot.
Ow.
It's infected.
Yeah, that's not good.
Muestra esa pierna.
De nada. Es un cortecito nada más.
It's not true.
Energías para vos, Numa. A mí apenas me quedan fuerzas.
Digas eso, Arturo. No pierdas la fe.
Don't lose faith.
De la que tuve en toda mi vida.
Oh no, don't say that either.
¿Pero que sos un monaguillo?
No te rías de mí.
Don't laugh, I'm holding mass in here tonight.
Like your 1 cigarette a day must be the best part of the entire day.
That's my biggest question is how many packs did they come here with?
Discúlpame, Numa. No está en tu Dios. Porque ese Dios me dice lo que tengo que hacer en mi casa. Pero no me dice lo que tengo que hacer en la montaña.
That is a very striking line.
Este es mi cielo.
What?
Creo en el Dios que tiene a Roberto en la cabeza. Cuando viene a curarme las heridas.
Sure.
En el Dios que tiene Nando en las piernas para salir a caminar sin condiciones.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Creo en las manos de Daniel cuando corta la carne.
What a speech.
Unbelievable monologue.
No sé a qué amigo perteneció.
Yeah.
Y así podamos comerla sin...
Yeah, what the brothers are doing.
Sin tener que recordar su mirada.
Sparing so many people the psychological damage.
Yo creo en ese Dios.
Wow.
Creo en Roberto, en Nando, en Daniel, en Fito.
Oh my God.
Here.
What a moment for this guy.
Sos un filósofo, Arthur.
True that, man. That is the God you have out here. And a philosopher.
That was so good.
Little Thomas Aquinas over here.
What a monologue, though.
Miren el sol. Hay que esperar. A estar preparados. ¿Qué pasa si nos agarra una tormenta? Tienen que subir las temperaturas. No se puede pasar ni una noche a la intemperie. Decíselo vos, Numa.
I did it.
¡Eh!
Faltan manos acá.
I thought that was a random voice.
Some guy had been living out here this whole time.
Hey.
Just been watching you guys. Damn.
Progress.
Taking it out, unearthing the thing. Or snowing the thing. You get what I mean.
Speaking of the Society of Snow.
Oh my God, Society of Drips right here.
Yeah, it's true swag.
Oh, dude. A man with all those rosaries.
Day 34. I mean, the thaw begins. That's got to have its own issue, right?
What?
What?
Some of the stuff they're doing with the
visuals,
lenses,
imagery,
like the way that flare
when it thaws, you can't
over the frame.
With the thaw, you can't hike, right?
It'll make it harder because a lot of stuff's gonna be sliding around. It's like every victory or every boost comes with a detriment.
Oh no! What are we about to see?
Oh yeah. Is that frostbite or gangrene?
Está muy grave. Le doy 3 días. ¿Le das más o menos días?
¿Qué querés, Gustavo?
What do you want?
Como médicos ya no podemos hacer nada, Roberto. Vamos a terminar convirtiendo en enterradores.
What are you suggesting, though?
Yo sé lo duro que es. Pero vos tenés las mejores piernas del equipo.
Oh, he's suggesting he walks?
Hay que caminar por los demás.
No, come on. He can't go alone.
God. Rugby trying to make you tough.
Yeah, but come on. That's a ridiculous request. He's going to die out there.
Oh, buddy. And what is him being as sick as he is due to your ability to use the remains of his... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Arturo Nogueira tiene los pulmones encharcados.
Oh.
Pero nadie puede respirar por él.
Yeah.
That's why you got that dynamite monologue.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew his time.
Every time, though, I remember these are real people, I feel like I could just vomit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the movie only gives you the, the notable dramatic bits, and you got to remember, like, there's so much time between all this, too.
Right.
You would be suffering and whiling away the hours, like, oh. I'm so worried about that
I
foot.
don't know. I wonder if they had any medicine.
Somos 4 voluntarios.
They
4
must have
of you
had
volunteer.
something.
Which 4? So.
Desabrigados. Con la esperanza de soportar las noches al aire libre.
Expedition East.
This is silly, but maybe I feel like they should have brought a piece of the plane as a shield or something. It's too carry to walk with, but like I just feel like they have nothing.
Yeah.
There's the rocks, the mountains. And why is our homeboy with the foot volunteering?
Because he's still got his mental fortitude.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
also,
he's tough, but come on.
Yeah, this isn't good. This
is
boot's
bad.
going to be
This
full
is
of
bad.
blood
I mean,
right
this is
now.
day 1. Oh,
God damn it, man. No.
Are you good? No.
Está infectado.
Yeah. You can't come with them, man.
It's infected.
Hay que volver.
Me vuelvo solo.
El avión está acá nomás.
Oof. I got it.
It's like I know he didn't think this was going to happen, but...
Perdón.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's trying to play through the pain.
What's happening? Did he head back alone? I don't know if they'd let him. How many tracks? Is this 3 people?
I guess that's 3 people.
So they just step so close to in front of each other. It's different than normal footsteps in the snow.
Oh,
no.
You got a trail to follow.
Is he going to make it?
Great question. Let's see how long they keep zooming out. Friggin' made it, though.
Yeah, but he's infected. He needs
the medics.
You know what we haven't done any of? Like flashbacks to their home life.
Yeah, not save for that one flashback to the bar, but otherwise, and a couple of the rugby field, but yeah.
What's happening right now?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Damn. Rest peaceful.
En el que nos caímos acá, yo traté siempre lo correcto.
You've done an amazing job thus far.
Liliana lo dio todo. Durante la luz Sepultado bajo la nieve, yo sentía su cuerpo reposando.
Oh my God.
Centímetros hasta la superficie, así que ahí pude sacar la cabeza y gritarle con todas las fuerzas que tenía. Estaban por arriba de ella y le gritaba, por favor, no pisen, que no había manera de sacarla si yo no salía primero.
No, he's saying put on your mask before you help others.
Yeah. Fuerza para salir la iba a hundir más en la nieve. Cuando llegamos a Liliana, solo el cuerpo de ella estaba ahí. En ese momento, mientras seguían desenterrando amigos, uno muerto, otro vivo, uno muerto, otro vivo. Abracé a Liliana y sentí un amor que no había sentido en toda mi vida. Y me di cuenta que tenía una misión, que era tomar ese amor que estaba apretando ahí contra mi pecho y llevárselo de vuelta a mis hijos. Su muerte no fue en vano. Esa herida no te hace un inútil.
Yeah. Good. Wow. Another unbelievable speech.
Fucking perspective, man.
So does an infection go away without any medication over time, or it just gets worse, you think?
No one like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would need it cleaned and you would need antibiotics.
I'm just wondering if the snow can kind of help, but...
You could maybe clean it, but I doubt you could do anything to really reverse or stop the... You need antibiotics.
No te lo vas a poder creer. Estuvimos caminando hacia el este unas 2-3 horas hasta que de repente detrás de una loma apareció la cola.
Whoa. Batteries?
Yeah.
Se catapultó para adelante, hacia el otro lado. Era una maravilla.
Whoa.
Valijas desperdigadas, abrigos limpios.
What?
Cigarrillos.
So damn, there's a full suitcase.
It was the 70s.
Whose was that?
Chocolate. Yes, chocolate.
Is it an Andes bar for peak irony?
Don't eat the wrapper. Don't eat the wrapper.
Don't eat the wrapper. There's really natural humor when it comes around too.
Yeah. What's that called? The dark humor, the
gallows humor almost. Well, yeah, and it shows you can kind of adapt to anything, sort of. Like anything can become normal enough to grant you a little humor, a little levity. Hey!
Oh, careful.
Estaban en la cola.
As promised.
All right, this music is making me feel like let's fight.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Que Roy arregló la radio portátil. Bueno, Roberto está convencido de que puede hacer funcionar la del avión. Vamos a volver de nuevo. Hay que intentarlo.
Yeah, don't say you're going with them. You cannot.
God, man, they got people with excellent faces for this movie.
Really,
It's
really,
like
truly.
Everybody gets an intense close-up.
I'm just wondering, are these actors stars? Like, you know, because they're like true stars. I mean...
Oh, yeah, and it's like you need everybody to be on point for a movie like this.
Right.
And like...
So natural.
Nando, Roberto y Tintín salen con Roy a la cola del avión. Ojalá pudiera ir con ellos.
Yeah, we know you wish that, honey. You can't, though.
Symbolism shot.
Roy está muy débil y duda que esa radio funcione.
Métele que no hay tiempo.
Come on, Roy.
Okay, well, Roy, you have to put on your hope face.
Yeah.
Me sitting here with the heater on. Come on, Roy.
We should turn the heater off for a more authentic reaction, Roxanne.
I was like, I'm so cold, John. I would never know how to do this.
Yeah, it is lucky that they had like very resourceful people on this team. And I imagine in the 70s you probably knew more about survivalism anyway, but...
Oh, please, 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 please.
Caímos en los Andes. ¿Me escuchan?
Please hear him.
Hola.
Come on.
Hola.
Cada día que pasa, perdemos un poquito más de vida. Las raciones de comida no alcanzan y saqueamos los huesos.
Is that a hand?
Sí, pero parece impensable. Se convirtió en habitual.
Yeah.
Después dejamos de darle importancia.
Yeah, you would at some point. What day are we on right now?
God, I don't know. We're in November now, right?
For sure.
Tienes que comer, Numa.
Numa, come on.
Numa, yeah.
Numa's his own worst enemy when he kicked out that glass with his foot.
Oh. I wonder what they're using.
Oh, it's so tough.
Yeah, it looks like raw chicken.
No te rindas ahora.
Me estoy
Good.
riendo, Pancho.
Me
estoy muriendo.
No.
Oh, and he looks so gaunt.
I know. His face. The makeup artist on this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Y me duele no poder hacer más por usted.
Déjate de joder.
Yeah.
Piensa en vos.
For once.
I want Numa to make it so bad.
I know. I hope the narration bodes well and it's not some omniscient afterlife.
Tengo 25 años, Pancho. Tengo una vida por delante. Me queda todo por hacer. volver a ver a mis hermanos, quiero ver a mi madre, ver a mi padre.
You think it's from letters he wrote?
Vos nunca bailas. Ya sé. Pero ahora quiero. Tengo ganas de todo, Pancho.
Yeah.
Quiero llorar. No puedo. Llora. Dale. Llora conmigo.
Yeah, that one you can do. Come
Cry
on.
with me.
Te reís. Llora conmigo, dale. Soltalo.
Let's both laugh and cry together.
Dale, bobo. Dale.
No, come on. We're going to get the radio to work. We're going to get Numa out.
Oh.
And everybody. These bromances are so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Just watch them
It's wild
hold
that
each
some
other
of them
for a
are doing
minute.
so much better physically than others. It's like because if one ailment happens, then your whole body.
Yeah.
It's like why you have to be so careful.
¿Qué es eso?
Es impermeable. Está bueno, ¿no?
Estaba
recubriendo unos tubos.
¿Hay más?
Sí, hay un montón.
Plenty.
Una C.
Oh.
Whoa.
Don't electrocute yourself, bro. Oh, with light. Oh.
No.
No, don't punch out the light. Don't make everything worse. Okay.
As of today.
17.
Survivors up above. Ugh.
If they don't make it and this gets found by somebody, what pieces of crap they'll feel like for stop searching.
Yeah.
No funcionó lo de la radio. Encontramos esta tela, es tela aislante. Un chaleco no, Tintín.
A vest.
Podemos soportar la noche. Hay bastante tela. Podríamos hacer uno grande.
Yeah, just one big sheet.
¿Cuándo salimos, Roberto? En cuanto esté el sobre listo.
Okay.
All right.
Avión Fairchild 571, 40 pasajeros y 5 tripulantes para trasladar a Chile a un equipo de rugby del club.
Say something.
Acondicionó especialmente un avión que da en la cordillera de los Andes.
Hey, that's some good news at least.
Quiero que nos van a buscar. Unos pelotudos que pasaron por encima nuestro y vos todavía crees que piensan que estamos vivos. Estamos vivos. Mirá cómo estamos. Esto no es estar vivos.
Mirá que acá no salimos solo rezando.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers. Ugh, dude,
Don't
no,
do that.
come on, man.
Roberto.
I get it, but also,
What's he thinking?
I don't know.
I think he
He's
thinks he's going to
grappling
die
with
no
the
matter,
will.
so he's thinking he should go or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Just searching for the will again. How are you making it out here?
I feel like we need to brainstorm how to get the planes that do fly by to see. Like, that's the...
Yeah, like how frequently would people be if they were traveling through here, you know?
Well, no, they said they're going to resume the search, you know? Whoa. Oh, no. We know what happens after a moment of joy.
Chocho, mírame acá para una fotito.
Oh, my God.
Picture time. Yeah.
Are they going to show us it?
Tintín se empeña en sacar fotografías.
Oh my God.
Como si tomara recuerdos de un viaje que tiene fecha de regreso.
Are we gonna? Oh, yup. Are we gonna see the real ones in the credits?
Smile.
Tal vez sean para nuestras familias o para otras personas que ahora mismo nos recuerdan, mirando fotografías que nos tomaron en el pasado.
Every photo is a photo of you when you were younger.
Porque se harán exactamente las mismas preguntas que nos hacemos nosotros.
That's gonna be a good mixtape.
¿Qué nos pasó? ¿Quiénes fuimos a la montaña?
That's the question.
Quiero que sepas.
Wow.
They're like in a different spot now.
Sé que yo no voy a volver.
Oh, don't say that.
Está bien, estoy tranquilo.
I'm not.
No.
I feel like he's been our protagonist. I don't know. They're all protagonists.
He has been our eye line.
Y me pone muy feliz saber que ustedes sí lo van a lograr.
But everybody finds the line somewhere.
Eso me pone contento.
Oh, Pud.
What is that?
It's gotta be liquor or something. Yeah, you ain't looking so good.
Yeah, maybe liquor helps with the infection.
I mean, you can disinfect to some degree.
Right. Obviously,
But
they
it probably
try.
only slows. In this situation, I would imagine it's just kind of prolonging things rather than.
Gracias.
Oh.
Numa.
Wow.
Me llamo Numa. Morí el 11 de diciembre de 1972.
Oh my.
Mientras dormía.
Oh.
That one was really hard. That was the hardest yet.
I did not see that coming.
What do you think it says?
It's got to be a message to them or something.
Yeah.
Some kind of last ounce of hope, I don't know. Oh, there's no greater love than to give one's life for friends.
Salimos mañana.
Yeah, it's gotta be poultry, right?
Perhaps my question is when they actually eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only thing that makes me feel like it's probably not, but some of it has to be, though, when they're not eating it at least.
I can't believe Numa died.
I know.
Pueden usar los cuerpos de mi ama y de Susi.
Ooh.
Wow, giving permission to use your mom and your sister's body, that's like, I don't know that I could do it.
No.
All the rest of it, like your family's body.
Although you'd be amazed by what you can do after 2 months in the cold.
I know. Yeah, but just for them, you know.
Yeah.
Day 61. Holy crap.
This is incredible. Wow, what a shot. Hollow out a little cliff for yourselves. Damn. Yeah, everybody spoon up.
I'll take the middle. Isn't the middle the best spot?
Yeah, you get warm on either side. God, and I love too the way they use some of these wide shots that then lets you kind of
find
have to
them.
process.
I know. It's like Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Like at first you're like, how'd the plane not see them? And I'm like, I'm on a big screen. I can't even see them.
Yeah. And you have all these rocks with contrast,
and
so
it's
like
the
they
white
must
too,
blend
the reflection too.
Yeah. Oh, what do we got?
What do you do with that?
Wow. That's all rock, or mostly rock. Please don't tell me you can see civilization from here.
No, I think it's the fact that they can't. It's just like...
Oh my God. Oh.
We know that the planes are resuming, so maybe they just need to get to a place. I like that I'm trying to call the shots like I have any idea what... Clearly they've done great so far.
Mira qué belleza.
I mean, that's the thing. This whole time.
Lástima que estamos muertos.
Also true.
No.
Yo no voy a volver. Los Andes se tienen que terminar en algún momento. Ahí detrás está el mar. Después de todo lo que subimos, lo tenemos a nuestros pies. Es solo atravesar el valle. Solo tenemos comida para una semana. ¿Qué preferís? ¿Venir a caminar conmigo o esperar en el avión?
Me estás pidiendo que muera contigo.
Yo estoy pidiendo que me acompañe.
Where's the third guy?
He's behind him somewhere.
Nando y Roberto siguen. Acordamos que me vuelva.
Oh.
Los muchachos están bien, están perfectos. Tienen comida como para 10 días.
Damn.
Nada les va a parar.
Nothing's gonna stop him.
Knock on wood. When he looks out, he's like, what's it going to take, 10, 12 days? It's like, that sounds like the longest. I mean,
yeah.
I go on a 2-hour hike and I'm like gassed.
Well, and I mean, I don't know, obviously, how to chart time across land on foot in snow, but I'm also like, 10 days for all this? I'm like, maybe for one of these or a couple of these ridges, but like...
I think it's because of the part with no snow. I don't know. Being the one walking first. Oof.
Yeah.
What? Is the valley good?
I don't know. Can you travel downward at a faster rate? I wish they had like a toboggan or something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, with a part of the plane or something.
Yeah.
Okay, no snow.
That alone has to... I mean, it's still cold, but like, it's got to be a relief.
It's the first ground you've been on with no snow in 2 months.
Damn, these two.
Badass. So they're wearing their rugby shoes.
Yeah. Lucky for the cleats. Oh, yeah. Has that been in your glove all day?
Oh, it was rotten.
It must have been. Hold my hat.
He smelled it and he was like, this isn't right, but he ate it anyway.
Oh, beautiful. Clear water.
But can you use the water to try to go somewhere?
I mean, not unless they had some kind of raft, and even then it's so like rocky and shallow. What?
Fish? Be a fish.
Oh my God, a fish?
I don't know. I just made it up. please.
Oh.
Iguana?
It's like a...
What is he looking at?
Little
Nando.
Komodo dragon or something.
Oh,
no. What?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. God.
What happened? What happened? What's going on?
Word got out. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That man was just on a horse? I thought it was a vision at first. Where'd he throw them?
It's a note of some kind.
Oh.
Oh. Everywhere I go, I'm going to take a piece of paper, a rock, and a pencil. Some twine.
Cigarettes.
Son 14 personas heridas.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Llamada de San Fernando.
No tenemos comida.
Did it reach him?
¿Cuándo nos van a buscar arriba?
Oh, that look on his face.
Podemos ni caminar. ¿Dónde estamos?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
It must be the greatest meal you've ever had in your life.
In your life, yeah. Oh, and the heat coming off that. Jesus Christ.
Does he speak Spanish? He must. Oh, no.
Whoa.
What's happening?
Brought the cavalry.
Oh, my God.
And
Get out of their faces.
The cameras. Oh,
they're going to say, how did you eat? How did you survive? You know, leave them alone. Just get their friends. Come on, come on.
Oh, God, 71 days. Oh, Nando.
Now we got to go get the friends.
God.
Get the friends. 71 days.
Damn, dude. I feel like Nando was looking sickly toward the beginning, but man, like the amount of time he's made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get yourself looking nice. Exit. Yup. Oh my God. Everybody take a memento.
¿Qué hacemos con todo esto?
Yeah, what do you do with all this? I think you just leave it. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you do? Do you bring the remains? Is
Just
this their
go.
is
They're
this their
just-
grave? Clovers for irony.
What is that? All the food?
I guess it must be. Yeah. It's,
Roberto Canessa, Gustavo Servino, Eduardo Strauch, Álvaro Mancino, Fernando Parrado,
Is he helping them look?
yeah, it must be.
Ramón Sabella, Javier Methol.
These must be all the people who really survived this.
Carlitos Miguel Páez.
Oh my
Hijo.
God, his son.
Oh, damn.
Imagine hearing that your son survived.
Oh. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Yeah, man. Holy
Get
shit.
them the F out of there.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God.
And like, are you even afraid to get on the plane anymore? Like, you would think they would have been afraid to fly, but now, oh,
Yeah.
that must be real footage.
Honestly, at this point, yeah, it's like I bet you
Yeah.
wouldn't have any qualms
Fear,
about
yeah,
getting
just get
on
me.
anything that gets me the hell out of here. Come on, Roy. Let's go, boy.
What's he gonna do? Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God, too much weight. Oh my God.
Because it's everybody's, it's their passports.
Well, and it's all the like
Letters,
remains of
yeah.
everybody. Like, you know, their mementos, their sound transition.
Yeah, that's so.
Oh, just the wreckage just out of focus. What a shot. The camera. I hope you got your film. The water bottle is full. Oh, what a great
A
touch.
rugby ball.
Yeah. How strange it feels to see all this green.
16 sobrevivientes regresaron de los Andes.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Hoy mi voz suena con sus palabras. Cuenta que todos fuimos fundamentales.
This is why we thought Numa was going to survive.
Yeah, it's a good device.
Yeah.
It does throw you off.
Oh.
Yeah, what's going through your mind right now, man?
Oh, look.
Oh.
That has to be the best feeling in the world.
There can't be anything that compares to something like this.
What a miracle. Yeah, I'd be like...
Well, now.
Can you guys let them go?
Yeah, it's like I get your enthusiasm, but also these men are... all these people are malnourished, traumatized, sickly and infected. Still smiling, though.
It's overwhelming, of course.
Tocarlo, saberlo todo. ¿Qué le pasó al amor?
Kiss my baby. Oh, my God.
Preguntan los médicos con sus exámenes.
Just study your face.
Yeah, it's like, obviously you guys are all malnourished.
And
He's just looking, he hasn't seen a new person.
Yeah.
Les asustan sus ropas sucias, sus cuerpos esqueléticos quemados por el sol.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Mugre de sus pieles.
Oh, my God, that has to feel incredible. Oh, my God, shed the skin of that life.
He looks like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Periódicos hablan de los héroes de los Andes.
It's got to be weird to be heroes after what you went through.
Yeah, heroes just for surviving.
Parte para reencontrarse con sus padres. Sus novias.
Oh.
Y sus hijos.
I'm so glad those kids were not orphaned. Oh my God.
Yeah, at least not completely. Oh.
Oh, the toenails. They probably hurt so bad.
Yeah.
I don't believe in biting toenails, but in that scenario.
Huh.
Pero ellos no se sienten
Yeah, they don't feel like heroes. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Muertos como nosotros.
I mean, forever changed. It's like what happens after the moment of salvation and life just keeps going.
And so many of these people must still be alive.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope so.
In their 70s.
They're in some way.
Y al recordarnos, se preguntan por qué no volvimos juntos. ¿Qué sentido tiene?
Yeah, it's random.
Denle ustedes el sentido.
Isn't that the truth?
Ustedes son la respuesta.
Absolutely.
Sigan cuidándose unos a otros. Y cuéntenle a todos lo que hicimos en la montaña.
They probably only want to be together, honestly.
Yeah, it's like the only people in the world who will ever understand you. Wow.
The photo, wow.
Yeah. These have got to be the real ones, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, they mimicked them completely.
Yeah.
Adidas.
That freaking Adidas bag I kept seeing.
Based on Society of the Snow. Oh, based on a book. I have to triple check that this movie is based on.
Yeah, absolutely. And while you do that, I will quickly encourage our dear viewers to leave a rating on Apple or Spotify if you happen to be listening to the audio version of this, if you're about to listen to our review for Society of Snow. And hey, quick thank you to the folks who made this video possible.
Hello there, esteemed viewer of The Real Rejects. I, Greg Alba, language connoisseur and worldly gentleman, am here to bestow upon you the secrets of Babbel. Babbel is an engaging language learning app designed for real-life conversations, offering quick 10-minute lessons tailored by linguistic experts to effectively teach you a new language. Its conversation-based approach, enhanced with speech recognition technology, makes Babbel worth trying for anyone looking to learn at their own pace, anytime, anywhere. My dear friends, in this age of monolingual mundanity. Babbel is our beacon of hope, crafted by an army of over 150 language experts. Their lessons are like linguistic caviar, rich, refined, and oh so satisfying. Personal tale of triumph. I once whispered sweet nothings in Spanish, or for the layman, Espanol, to my wife, courtesy of Babbel. Her reaction, well, I'll tell you, she was utterly bewitched. Greg, you silver-tongued devil, no paraphrasing. She exclaimed such vocabulary as I basked in the glory of my perfect pronunciation. Because Babbel isn't just about learning words. It's about embracing the art of conversation with podcasts, live classes, and a veritable smorgasbord of interactive lessons. I know the words I'm saying. And their speech recognition? It's like having a personal language butler, ensuring every syllable is impeccably crisp. Now brace yourselves for an offer of monumental proportions. Here's a special limited time deal for our viewers and listeners to get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but again, only for our viewers at babbel.com/rejects. 55% off at babbel.com/rejects. Spelled BABBEL.com/rejects. Rules and restrictions may apply. Join me, the Greg Alba, in the adventure of language mastery at Babbel. We shall not just learn nay, we shall conquer the world of communication. Or as they say in Spanish, comunicación. We're done with this ad.
Yeah, so it says Society of Snow is a 2023 survival drama film based on Pablo Vierci's 2009 book of the same name, which details the true story of the rugby team's experience after the Air Force flight crashed in the Andes Mountains.
That is incredible. That is insane. I mean, yeah, I would have been surprised if
me
this
too.
wasn't a true story.
Me too. It's just in America, it's always based on.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of one of my favorite survival movies, which is The Grey, and I know that I don't know if that was even pitched as being based on a true story, but that's one of those movies where you're like, I could see this not being like a true story, even though it is depicting like the survival against the elements. Whereas here, yeah, the whole time, or at least I was certainly permeated with a sense that this is shooting for an authenticity and for, the capturing of a real experience.
Right.
Which it is anyway, because this has happened to people anyway. But it seemed like these people, and especially superimposing all their names and ages, seemed very intentional for, representing the truth.
I agree with that completely. And then also,
I would almost feel weird if that was just a stylistic thing,
Yeah. I think the only reason, too, that this movie was even bearable to watch is that it felt like there was going to be survivors of this story, which is why it was able to be told. Even if it was just one person, it felt like, and I thought it was going to be Numa for a while, but it felt like that there was going to be people who made it out of this because of how appropriately the story was told and like how detailed. There's just so many moments that made me feel like, okay, I know that somebody makes it through this somehow. Wow, that movie was just unbelievably well shot. Yeah. Just what an incredible story. And it's stories like this. I don't know if you feel this way, but it's like, how have I never heard of this?
Yeah, a little bit. And I wonder if maybe I have and I just didn't, until you are exposed to the deep dive into the story, it doesn't take on quite the same personal impact that now I'm never going to forget that this happened.
Right. Well, it was the 70s though.
It's like, I'm sure if anybody, and hey, if you happen to have been watching this and you were around, when this was in the news, or if it was in the news wherever you are in the world, please let us know what it was like maybe at the time to be aware of this happening. Cause in the moment, I bet a lot of people across the world were hearing about this.
I wonder if you don't think the author is one of the people, do you?
I mean, double check. I'd be fascinated to know. I guess my guess would be maybe no, but it's one of those, it's just so well made and really affecting. And like I said, there are a lot of great, survivalist movies, man versus the elements movies, man versus man versus the elements movies.
This says that he grew up with many of the people who were part of it. So
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He grew up with many of the people who were involved in the 72 crash in the Andes Mountain, and worked with the survivors on his 2009 nonfiction book by the same name.
Yeah, and I mean, it certainly feels like it would have to be, but it certainly feels like something that was informed by,
of course,
the nuances of the real experience. And I was not pleased is the wrong word, but early on into the movie, because you have, all I knew sort of was, I didn't really know much of anything going into this, but when you get the sense that okay, so this plane's probably going to go down, they're probably going to be stranded, there's expectation, I think, especially having a bunch of young people together, like, oh, this is going to turn into the Lord of the Flies quick. And like, there are things that are confronted that are similar, but it never felt like, I don't know, it just didn't feel like a blockbuster movie or a Hollywoodized version, in that like all the struggle and all the harshness is always just kind of the circumstance, and you still get to watch everybody grapple with it and confront it and bargain with it. But it never really dipped into like melodrama of like, oh man, this one guy's going crazy and, you know, we gotta subdue him and all sorts of, and not to slight movies that have done that or stories that involve that. But yeah, it's like the way that they played out a bunch of conclusions you could probably make. It's like in the way they played them was really part of what was striking to me, I guess, because yeah, it's like you know, in any sort of survival stranded situation, survivalism, I don't feel articulate today.
No,
in any
we just watched something so difficult, man.
Yeah, it's like I'm in a daze.
Yeah.
And it's like anything that forces you into a mode of survival where you're stranded and you only have what's immediately with you, you know, like instincts are going to kick in, and there are going to be all sorts of things that you find out and learn about yourself that you didn't know before. And it was just so fascinating to watch them care for each other. And it's not like there's no conflict between them. It's not like they're always agreeing with each other, but it really seemed like they were always kind of mindful of the group and always trying to kind of confront the reality of what's going on, but also clinging to the little scraps of, you know, shared humanity that create those little moments of levity, you know, between everything.
Yeah, completely. I think that there was something really cool about watching them be the best versions of themselves in the most horrific circumstances, because we do see a lot of times, like you say, people turn bad, there's a villain. And I think that, I know that this is such a weird leap, but there's a huge value in team sports.
Sure.
And the fact that they come from rugby, and we see that, and then we see that in the beginning scene with the kind of the selfishness, you didn't pass it, you know, and like learning when to be the leader, when to take a back seat, like all the way that I feel like the rugby team kind of set them up for like looking after one another and teamwork, because you can't get through this alone, and learning to communicate. And, you know, we see them like starting off kind of joshing in the shower rooms and like giving each other crap. And then when you have to rely on people, when you have that skill set, because you come from a really difficult sport, and like even the guy's legs become a factor. Like, you're the one with the strongest legs, you got to go on the walk. They know each other's skill sets. They know who has what mind and whatnot. Not that every person there was a player on the team, but you know what I mean? I think that was, and obviously this is not, of course it's scripted, but it's not scripted in the way where that's real. But I do think that is part of why they were able to survive, because I think that the rugby team kind of instilled values in them, maybe.
Yeah, well, because they know each other, and they probably have built the bond over the course of being a team, and they have a certain level of intimacy and familiarity and a sense of how to work as a unit. And then you throw these circumstances in to where, like, you know, it's not a 1-to-1. It's not like everybody.
Right.
It's not like the hierarchy of the team remains the same in the circumstances. But yeah, it's like there's already that sense memory of us all working together towards a common goal in the very nature of what we do and what we took this trip to do. And I liked it. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. That's a great point, though, because we start off we're going on a rugby trip, so we start off in a rugby game, and then to see this, you know, from one of the harsher sports to one of the harshest circumstances imaginable,
right?
You know, just to kind of give some nice little like not funny, but like there's a kind of an interesting irony to that. It's like I always feel like rugby is often, you know, it just has a reputation for being like a rough and tumble sport that you got to have a kind of thick skin to play. And then, you know, this is the kind of thing that not everybody could play that sport, and not everybody clearly could survive, weather a situation like this.
I hope that somebody in the comments can talk to me about the lack of fire. Like, I'm going to do some research after this on why, because it's the one thing we never saw them do. They made the radio. They were able to like go get the battery. They figured out the food for survival, the snow to get the water. And This is so random. I don't know if you know that I was a Girl Scout for my whole life. I'm big into camping and survivalist things.
And cookies.
And of course, with the snow, it would be difficult, but I am curious. We never saw them take the suitcases, burn them, try to make fire. Like, we just see them use the little flame, and there's got to be a reason for that, something that I don't understand about this environment, right? Because otherwise, I think we would have seen them make a big-ass fire at some point.
Yeah, I am curious about that too, and I guess my best guess would be that maybe it behooves you to make friends with the cold because
You can't have fire for the whole time.
You can't have fire for the whole time, and you're going to burn through probably resources that might be useful elsewhere.
But in your first few days, you're not thinking, I'm going to be here 71 days. You're thinking, okay, how do I survive this week, right?
Yeah, that's a fair point too. Yeah, I'm curious about that, and I don't know if it's maybe the conditions.
The wind.
They could still light the lighters. So I would have to imagine that if they just lit something on fire, it would work. The cigarettes had no trouble lighting. So yeah, it's a good question.
That's such a weird, and it's not even a nitpick because I'm sure this is coming from the survivors. So I'm sure there was something going on. I just am curious because we never did address it. And I was like, make fire. And then it's so weird throughout the whole film. I'm suggesting what they should do. Like
well, you're
stop climbing.
Cook that meat.
Yeah. Well, I did actually wonder about that too. Like what the you would think that meat needed to be cooked in order to not hurt you. I would think, because like poultry.
It depends, but yeah, and especially because it looks like poultry. It's like the meat you should eat raw the least.
That was some white meat, that, and I'm wondering if that, if because it was frozen, that helps as opposed to cooked because you can eat frozen things, or what, or how exactly they had to do that. Maybe they just decided to cut it for timing purposes, but.
Yeah, I don't know. And I know your body can get used to and do amazing things when desperate and deprived. Certainly.
The urine was wild to see too.
Yeah.
There's so many details like that with the belt and the urine and the things that we're watching them go through as they're drastically losing weight, the sores on their backs, the bloodshot of the eyes, that they just, I feel like the effects, the hair and makeup team, the costumes, everything as it developed, and having to keep the continuity of this must have been an absolute nightmare. Especially for wardrobe, they just every dynamic, like the performances we already talked about were just flawless across the board. But it was like
everybody gripped me.
Everyone did their job here. The music, the hair, makeup, the costume, the cinematography, which
incredible.
We were both blown away by. I can't believe you knew that. They thought they were going to be it's beautiful.
Well, because that's so much of the movie had me thinking that is you're constantly in this contrast of look at how beautiful and majestic these mountain ranges are, and how lovely the sunlight looks cresting over this peak here, and look at this lens flare, but also beautiful as this is probably the worst place to be trapped. And I think that plays into the theme of kind of what's the meaning of all this? Why did this happen? It's just a random senseless thing. And
they talk about that so much too.
Yeah, and it's like this place is so beautiful, and it's not a 1-to-1 to that point, but it is one of those things where I'm and we're stranded in a place that to look at it from the outside, to just fly over it and behold it from above is one of Earth's majesties, is one of the beautiful things about being alive. And yet
you'll never get that view again.
Also, and you'll never look at a place like that without the knowledge intimately of what it's like to live there. And so, they just really, I felt the cold. I felt the dampness of my fingers. Anytime you've ever been out in the snow, past the point of comfort, times a trillion times more than that, because you could just never fathom what this is like until you're actually in the situation.
Imagine being that man on that horse. You could have left your house 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. You could have been 2 ships passing in the night.
I know, the amount of little circumstances, and the fact that they made
that's why they called it a miracle, kind of, at that point. It's it's not a miracle because look at the horrible things that happened, but the fact that you went and you. At the same time, you look up at the river, and I'm guessing that's probably how it went, pretty much.
I'm curious to learn more about the actual story, but I'm going to take this at face value for right now and assume that at least the broad strokes are as they appear here.
Imagine being that guy and seeing them. First of all, you'd probably be scared. Like, what are these?
Yeah, who are these
people? Like, and what are their intention? Not knowing, because at least, I mean, this was the 70s, so people were a little more forgiving and kind then. Now it's like, I feel like everybody's like hex on everybody else. This is a different conversation for a different time. But anyway, I'm just glad he decided to help them. Like, imagine if they saw him and he was like,
if he thought they were a threat of some kind, or if he just decided like, I have this river between us and it's loud. Like, I don't have to entertain any of this.
And whatever you guys are doing.
That even out there, he throws in the rock with the paper and the pencil.
He must have heard the story probably, right, though, about the crash. Like, and he knows he's in the Andes. He probably has some kind of a...
Maybe. I mean, like, he's far enough away that, it's like I wouldn't expect anybody to be like, oh, I might find these people.
Right,
but yeah, it's like he's certainly...
No, I don't think he was expecting it, but maybe it crosses his mind when he's throwing the paper, like, who are you guys?
But yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, it's little things like that, too, and I think it does nicely to... like, any of these stories are partly about people's perseverance, people's strength of will, people's strength of spirit, but also I think they're just as much about random happenstance and just like the little things that come together in a situation so cursed with just like random bad luck, as they say. What little pieces of good luck lead to the salvation
or miracles. The two monologues that we got, but that main one from that guy who's talking about like where he sees God in each of his friends, and that one really was like talking about those little moments, which was just unbelievable. That will stick with me.
Yeah, I thought this was really thoughtful because again, like there's a lot you can do to be evocative in a man versus elements survival kind of story. That's easy to kind of hit people in a visceral place with, but I like that this was thoughtful. I like the way that this handled like instead of just having people like go nuts and fight each other, you really do kind of sit in the psychology of like, okay, the early stages of faith when it's like, well, man, people got to be out there looking, right?
And then when they hear on the radio that they're done for the year,
and even just like the sounds of like, oh man, is that a plane engine? And just all these little things, and then watching those ebb and flow to the point where it's like, okay, now we have to assume that we will be here indefinitely, maybe forever, maybe we won't get out, maybe we will die here. And I thought it made a great balance between the physical action, because we have to do something. We always have to do something, whether it means figuring out how to survive the night here, or once we figure that out, how to explore effectively to maybe get out. And when you get to that point where you're past all that, where you're past the society stuff, where like you have to rewrite the rules because that God, that thing he said, that's the God for the world we just left, is the God I used to have faith in. And the God here is totally different.
This is interesting that one of the survivors passed in 2023, and he was able to show him, Jose, an early cut of it, and the 14 remaining survivors saw the film 1 or 2 months prior to the premiere.
Oh, wow.
So that means that...
What an experience that must be for them. I cannot imagine. I hope
that they felt positively about it and proud.
Part of me is like, I hope you never have to think about this again. Part of me is like, I would love to hear their thoughts on the movie. Well, how could you escape it? And so, like I like the way that they just drew the humanity, drew the questions about faith, about ethics, about the morality and the almost spirituality of offering up the body, using all the parts, like giving of the people who have passed to the group, and the things that might be unconscionable to imagine, and like Numa holds out, and eventually is just like, I get it that this is wrong, but we're in a totally different place, a totally different circumstance, and like if any of us are gonna get out, we all need to be strong, we all need to make this sacrifice, you have to eat something. Like just the way it realized all those things combined with the elements. You got avalanches coming in. You got
God,
people
when
getting
the plane
sick.
got buried.
Yeah,
that was brutal. Yeah. The unbelievable performances in this. Like the guy Numa really reminded me. Obviously, I kept saying Adam Driver, but Josh Hartnett as well. There was like these guys seem like they are like veteran stars of the screen.
I mean,
I'm super curious what other things that they've done. It was like every one of them. Truly, this ensemble, if there's an award I saw they were in Venice Film Festival. They should have won Best Ensemble for every festival they were in.
This is truly, like an ensemble. As much as, there are like
the brothers,
people I remember in particular are standout characters. Like it really does. And I think there is something being, American viewers, English language viewers watching something like this with actors we don't know in a language we don't speak fluently anyway, or I don't speak fluently.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is a kind of way in which that can, I think, just let the ensemble be what it is in a way that's really kind of beautiful and that speaks and it just accentuates all the performances here in this. There was not one person on the screen who pulled me out or who didn't feel like they were completely in the reality of, the story anyway. I'm just really impressed, I guess, because too, like the amount of team building and the amount of work these actors must have had to do. Like making any movie is a bonding experience and is a big undertaking and is, kind of like leading an army. Many people have likened it to, but this seems like something where in a very, very particular way, a cast and by extension to some degree, the crew would have to probably go through a bit of a bonding trial by fire in making this and to get to those places where you can sell those emotions.
Where was this shot?
I mean, they said that part of it was shot at the actual crash site in the Andes.
Wow.
Photography took place in Sierra Nevada, Spain, Montevideo, Uruguay, Chile, and Argentina.
Including the actual crash site.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It took 138 shooting days.
138 shooting days.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably for weather, a lot of it too. I mean.
Yeah, and I mean, it looked authentic in terms of like, it didn't seem like they were shooting, at least in any kind of, digital scenario. It looked like they were almost always, I'm sure stuff was sweetened, and the plane crash was so hard hitting. Like, and we've seen a lot of, on screen
it was like lost
plane crashes
for a
lately.
second. It felt unreal.
Yeah. And just like the way they showed that, just like the seats compacting and people getting stabbed by things and bones breaking, and just like, it's so visceral, and it calls on the aspects of J.A. Bayona's filmog that are more horror leaning. But again, this feels like a natural thing to do for somebody who knows how to do horror, but who also seems to have a good grip on emotionality and is thoughtful. It's like, I wouldn't necessarily want to see this movie in the hands of somebody who can't be thoughtful about it. And it's like, there's so much that's foreboding and scary and eerie, and that again calls upon those flourishes that a horror director might have in their bag. But also like, the amount of just the way in which it really immersed you in the time and place. It made the setting kind of its own character, but also really just took the care to accentuate, again, the humanity of it all, and to really put you in the heavy moments and the light moments just as much. Like, I like that even though you can kind of go like, oh, I'm starting to worry because we're in a moment of levity, or we're in a moment where everybody's kind of forgetting for a moment, even those I was just so pulled into. And I feel like it would be easy to make a version of this movie that's mostly about the physical and that's effective. But I feel like this, at least here in the afterglow of the original first viewing experience, it has absolutely all that stuff, but it's also like left me in a reflective place right now, and really feeling again for all the people and the humanity, and the fact that what they have gone through here changes you forever. And it's that surreal thing of like, we've been brought back, we are being hailed as heroes, but really for each and every one of us, we were there every moment, every day, every hour. So it's gonna be this, I can't even imagine what it would be like to untangle a knot like this experience within your body, mind, and soul.
Of course.
And it really conveys that. And I think that it's a interesting choice and a conscientious choice to have Numa be the narrator, because I think there's something kind of interesting and poignant about having our eyeline be somebody who doesn't make it. And so even though
their voice,
though this is comprised of the stories as accounted for by the survivors, it does feel kind of even a little bit beyond that too, in a way that I think is lovely. And again, just speaks to the spirit of the movie, because you have such a prominent character who is such a huge instrumental part of them getting out, who is kind of like alive with you in the fact that that is true. Because again, you know, it's
in you, yeah.
It's that God thing again of like, yeah, this work he put in, you know, and encouraging that he did toward everybody else, you know, kind of helps carry things through and gives you like Nando and you know, the other guy he's with, the good runner guy, like that gives them the boost. And watching everybody's mental states ebb and flow, and watching some people who you think might not be able to handle this at first rise to the occasion, and watching other people who start out stronger, you know, maybe just hit the wrong sequence of events or whatever. Again, yeah, it was really, really striking and really alive for how desolate it all is.
This, obviously, we talked a little bit about it being a festival movie, but it was on Netflix. And one of the things I will say is that I think that does make it very accessible for people to watch. But I do think that this could have really been used to be seen on the big screen. Like the way that it looked, I mean.
It's not one where not to be like, yeah, but
I know, I don't know how to phrase that better, but just like the cinematography in this was like just unbelievable.
The degree to which I was immersed here on a pretty nice sized TV, but here, you know, I can only imagine how much more overwhelming and visceral it would be on a big screen, because too, especially that one bit where it cuts to black and all you have is the sound for a little while of the snowpack and everything. And even those moments where you can hear, you see people eat and you see the aftermath of people being eaten. But I like that they didn't relish in that stuff. And there are times where, you can just hear it and it gets under your skin. And so those elements, or the choice moments where they would do a hard cut to either, you know, something contrasting or to silence, or, you know, there were a lot of visceral editing moments too, where, I feel like in a theater scenario with the whole thing enveloping you, you would be that much more sort of arrested in those moments. So it's like, as much as, again, this is harsh and harrowing, I hope before I die, I could maybe see this on a big screen, because and two, you know, even though this is a trauma that I'm sure so many people would want to forget, or at least the people involved would want to forget, like it does speak to something. It's weird. It's like there is more than a lot of survival movies, and I haven't seen every survival movie, but more than what I remember of the ones I've seen, this does have a greater sort of spiritual timbre to it, or something that makes me feel like I am exhausted in all the ways you are and should be after a story like this. But I am also like a little bit more, I don't know, along with that, I have a greater sort of appreciation for the good sides, or the parts that are inspiring, or the parts that are triumphant, even though, I mean, they don't overshadow, again, how harrowing and how tragic and how, you know, just insanely difficult on the human anatomy, mind, everything that this is. Like, there is something about the triumph toward the end that just feels a little more spiritually sound and earned than I'm used to feeling after. I don't even know how to put it in words.
I think that they started the thing by saying, is this like the biggest tragedy or a miracle? And that's kind of what you're expressing at the end.
It depends who you are.
Who you are and how you're looking at it. This is interesting too, that the Pan's Labyrinth team is the one who did the corpses and wounds, creating prosthetics, which everything looked unbelievable. It is so strange to talk about this, because these are real people and that's really what happened. So it's like, to be like, this looks incredible. It's like, it's really more about the story, but the team really did justice to the story. And I think that's why it did take so long. You know, that's 4.5 months they were in production, and then they were in post-production for a really long time. They really did justice to the people, the survivors of this, and the people who passed too, I think.
It really does feel that way. It doesn't feel exploitative to me. It does feel, I don't know. I mean, if I was in a situation like this, I again, not knowing the specific details of what the actual people went through, if I saw something like this realized, I mean, you know, I think it would certainly strike me. I think it would certainly be like, wow, you know, you certainly captured some level of the authenticity, because again, they would have had some of those pictures to work off of, and we have tons of research scientifically about what happens in these situations. And it's still the movie magic, it's the combination and the collision of all these departments. It's the writing and the adaptation of the story. It's the direction of everything, again, hats off to Jay, Bayona. It's the cast, it's the music, it's the editing, it's the makeup, it's the locations, it's all that stuff really working in tandem.
That they previously made a movie in 1993 called Alive, starring Ethan Hawke. That was this story.
Really? Where are you seeing this?
Second from the top. The true story told in this film was previously made into the movies Alive, starring Ethan Hawke, and Survive.
Oh, wow. I didn't
subject
know
to
that.
several documentaries. That I can't imagine that was as effective as this.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a different version of this story you guys have seen and you're here at this point in the video,
let us know.
I haven't heard of Survive with an exclamation point.
Or Alive,
actually. But I mean, this certainly seems like the definitive version of the story. Apparently, according to the IMDb trivia, they filmed it in chronological order to allow the actors to steadily lose weight and accurately portray the effects of starvation. That too, man. You could tell.
Yeah, you could tell.
Especially Numa toward the end, like how gaunt, how just his cheeks are so sunken by the end.
Yeah, you could really tell that.
And the director also said the particular attention was paid to the sound to reproduce the silence and the noises of the snow and high mountain, including conversations with specialized guides used to those climates. So yeah, it's so many nuances, because once you get out into the snow, if you've ever been in the snow, it's a very nuanced soundscape. And I thought that, again, I was frequently struck with the sound mix, not just the score music, but like the actual sounds they were going with and the way that they were bringing it to life, at times with just sound. Yeah.
Right.
You can visit the crash site through an organized annual tour in February each year. Alpine Expeditions and the organizers with an expert guide, Ricardo Pena, and they go back each year with one of the survivors, Eduardo Strauch. It takes 3 days and involves going by 4-wheel drive, horse, and on foot. Altitude sickness is always a concern for anyone visiting the area. That is wild.
It is wild. I don't know. I hope he makes a ton of money doing that or something, or gets something out of that.
I mean, he must. There must be something in it for him. That's one thing you do after an event like this.
Yeah.
The movie depicts the flight crashing on the same day it left Uruguay. In real life, the flight actually had to make an overnight stopover in Mendoza, Argentina, due to bad weather over the Andes. Argentinian law states that a foreign military craft is allowed on their soil for only 24 hours. So pilot had to either return to Uruguay or continue on to Chile. The next day, the pilots decided, and although the weather over the Andes was not perfect, it had improved enough to continue on to Chile. This leg of the trip led to the accident. That is also wild. I get why they maybe cut it for time. At the same time, I could imagine them including it and it being just as,
totally
harsh and harrowing. Man, any extra stray thought? I feel like
nope.
I feel like I'm dumping a word salad out.
No.
I feel like this is a good way to be left after a movie. You shouldn't know as much as we're in the market of needing to know exactly what you think and feel and what to say once the movie is done. This is one of those movies I very much appreciate when this happens, where I'm sitting here and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need some time just to let this trickle through my system. I'm going to need to process and I am confident in the thoughts we've laid out here. I certainly know a good amount of how I feel, but some of it just feels like I won't have the right words to describe the experience until I've, sat with it for a minute.
Hear you.
But yeah, this was a tour de force. This was really well done. And I'm impressed. Especially, not to slag Netflix, obviously. Netflix makes some good stuff, but like this feels like a real, standout movie of the year, a real cinematic achievement of the year, and something that, Netflix has their prestige stuff. They also have a ton of stuff that, they produce and then shove on the platform. And this certainly, if you didn't tell me that Netflix, bankrolled this or whatever, I wouldn't have necessarily known. Like, this just felt like,
Yeah.
a full ass movie. And I'm excited to see some of his other stuff that's not Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I want to see a Monster Calls. I'll never forget The Orphanage. Saw that in the theater back in the dia. But yeah. Anything else you want to say before we hit it?
Nope, let's hit it, man.
Gang, thank you so much for joining us. Leave us your thoughts on this. This was quite an experience, and a terrific one at that. A harsh one, but
a really unbelievable job.
Really incredible filmmaking. So leave us your thoughts, and we will catch you next time. Much love for now. Just go find someone you love and hug them. Peace.